Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Eunice. Today, I want to continue on the discussion that I started a few weeks ago on depression. There are data out there from WHO. I live in Canada, Government of Canada Statistics, the Center for Mental Health and Addiction, Canadian Mental Health Association, and there are so many studies out there telling us how prevalent mental illnesses are across the globe. In the world globally, there are 280 million people who live with depression across the globe. That's a huge number. And that tells me that it's depression is more common than we think. It's more common. And I'm for prevention. I'm for education. So I throw all these videos out there to help people understand some of these mental illnesses and hopefully uh, destigmatize people who live with mental illness. People have hypertension, arthritis, diabetes, migraine headaches, and different form of medical condition, heart disease, and people don't stigmatize them. Mental illness is like any other disease, and I want to encourage you to be informed and learn more about mental illness. I know you are very busy, but creating time, being intentional about educating yourself about this topic will go a long way. So in Canada, where I live, 5% of people 15 and above experience major depression in the past year. And 11% of adults will have a major depressive disorder in their lifetime. And another thing is 1 in 5 Canadians live with one form of mental illness or another. That is how high and how common mental illness is in our society. Be informed and be supportive. And if you notice any signs or symptoms in yourself as a person, help is available. Talk to your doctor, see your therapist. Having those symptoms is not the end of the world, but leaving them untreated could be deadly. If you haven't watched my first video, please go watch it. It's on understanding depression, things you need to know, the signs and symptoms of depression. I talk in detail about the signs and symptoms in that first video. I encourage you to go watch it. Now I want to go to Africa. As you can tell, I'm from Africa. In Africa, sub-Saharan Africa to be precise, there are 40 to 60 million people in Nigeria, where I came from. 40 to 60 million people live with one form of mental illness or another. They go undiagnosed for the most part, and they go untreated. And then there's aggravation, there are complications, and there's violence and different kinds of complications that arise from untreated mental illness. All those things, they can be prevented. I'm for prevention. I believe prevention is way, way cheaper and better than cure. So when you notice anything that is out of the ordinary in someone, call their attention to it and help them seek help. Encourage them to seek help. Encourage them to talk to their doctor, to see their psychiatrist, to see their therapist. All these mental illnesses, when treated and get help and you use all the resources around you, people live a stable and normal life. But if it goes untreated, some people have self-denial. They deny the fact that they have all those symptoms. But like I said, being informed and being intentional about knowing more about mental illness will go a long way to help us in our society to understand mental illness better. So 10 to 20% of people in sub-Saharan Africa live with depression, and 40 to 60 million people in Nigeria live with one form of mental illness or another. It's there. And for the most part, some of these symptoms don't get reported, they don't get treated. People are undiagnosed and they go untreated. And we know what happens when people have uh, symptoms and they go untreated. There could be violence, there could be loss of lives. When you see people act irrationally, become violent. Maybe they have mental illness. Call the attention to it. Help them seek help. So my the source of my data is from WHO. You can go check it out. And there is a report by Journal of Public Health Africa that was in 2023 that's come up with 40 to 60 million people in Nigeria live with one form of mental illness or another. So you can go check it out and please educate people around you. Nigeria is rated 5th most suicide-prone country in the world. That's number 5. Out of all the countries in the world, Nigeria is rated 5. So my Nigerian people, please, let's pay close attention to mental health. If you are going through life, challenges in life, talk to somebody. If you are overwhelmed, take a break. If you have symptoms, seek your doctor. Go and see your doctor. Talk to your doctor. I watch Nigerian movies these days and I see how they portray therapists, and I'm so happy because when I was a child there was nothing like counseling or therapy. So I see therapies in movies these days. That's growth. So seek the service of a therapist or a counselor. Another point that I want to talk about before I bring this video to a close is 15,000 out of every 100,000 suicide reported globally is from Nigeria. My Niger people, please, let's pay attention to all of this. Mental illness, they are treatable. Help is available. Seek help. As a nurse psychotherapist, I offer pro bono service because I know mental illness is on the rise. And I want to contribute to my own quota too because I want to see people around me healthy. If you don't have means for therapy and you need therapy, contact me. If you are within my jurisdiction, I have sliding scale fee. I'm on low fee websites. I'm on regular fee websites. So I provide services for people who can pay and people who may not be able to afford it. Seek help. And I'm not the only therapist that do pro bono. There are therapists out there that do pro bono services. So make use of the help available in your community. Until I come your way again, my name is Eunice. I will see you in the next video.